Jose.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is David.
Uh-huh.
I got your number from Debbie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is about Benny. I'm Benny's uncle.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we heard the first video, and I showed it to Benny's mother, and he started, let's put it this way, World War III hit here.
I find that easy to believe. He's out in Discord making threats against me and my family because of that video, and I'm not even the one that recorded that video. My video hasn't been released yet. That one was done by another guy. But
you don't know how bad everybody in the family wants to see that video. He was trying to degrade you. He got mad because I said, I don't give a shit what the fuck you did. If he's telling the truth, I might as well talk to him.
And that's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to tell any lies or spread any disinformation about him. You know, I'm actually letting you guys do the talking. I'm telling your story. So, I mean, why don't you tell me what's going on? He just put up in Discord, he put a comment in Discord. Let me tell you what he said. And I haven't spoken to you before. This is the first time I've spoken to you. But he put a comment in Discord saying that I called his mother, and because of it, she had a stroke or a seizure. And he's basically blaming that on me. Has she had any strokes or seizures in the last 24 hours?
All right, hold on. All right. Wait, can you hold on for a second? She's talking to her daughter. I want her to hear this.
Okay.
Because what happened was, he was screaming at his mother. He was cursing at his mother. And I was arguing with him at the same time. That had nothing to do with you. Nothing.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, do what you got to do. I'll hold on.
No. I'm waiting for her to get off because she's talking to her daughter. I don't want her daughter to know.
Okay.
Because again, let's put it this way: from the United States and Puerto Rico, the whole family. He claims that I have a record and that I molested one of my kids. My kids found. Sandra, go back to the room. Get a cigarette. My kids found out about it. They're going nuts because it's not true. Then he lied. Everything I told him about everything, he lied. And he goes, oh, show the proof. Then he says, oh, I'm getting involved with a pedophile, blah, blah, blah. I said, what the fuck you did? I said, look at the shit that you did to all the bitches you were with. Sandra, Benny told Dave that you got the seizure thing because of him. Come to the room, Sandra, so you can listen to this. But, okay, this is, my sister wants to tell you the whole thing. I'd rather let her do it. She wants to send you an email with step by step because she knows a lot more than I do. Because, okay, my sister's sick and everything, I'm taking care of her.
This is your sister. You're talking about Ben's mom.
Right.
Okay.
And right now, my sister is fuming. He is creating so much problems that everybody is turning against him. Okay, hold on. Can you repeat what he said that he argued with about what you did to his mother?
He posted Discord is like an online chat group, and he was in there, and he said that because of me, his mother had a seizure because I've been calling and harassing her trying to get information about him. And I'm saying that is absolutely not true. I've never called you guys before this. I was actually supposed to call you Friday, but I got caught up in a project and didn't have time. This is the first chance I've had an opportunity to call you. So, you know, basically he says that she's had a seizure in the last 24 hours, and it's my fault. And
seizure happened because Benny was screaming at her, and me and Benny were fighting, and he threatened to call the cops to do a wellness check. I said, go ahead, because that's going to start everything.
And this is all drama that he creates. This is not unusual for him. He does the same thing, you know, in his own life. I mean, he does nothing but create drama and trouble, and he just lives for that. I don't understand it. But, you know, it's my understanding that he, you know, last year he was making $19,000 a month off of ads on YouTube. And it's my understanding that he didn't do anything to help his mother. He wasn't.
Nope.
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Okay.
Not a thing at all.
And then what's the story on his dad's insurance policy?
He was trying to take it.
Take it from his own mother.
Yep. He signed it over to him and Shannon.
He signed it over, or you signed it over?
No, Shannon played the mother, played my sister, and Benny played the part of the father.
And then they took the documents and tried to change the documents, or cashed a check, or?
He tried to cash a check, but he couldn't. The insurance company noticed the signature wasn't the same, so his sister fixed that and got the insurance back to her.
Okay. Your sister, which is his mom.
Yeah, she's standing right here, right, listening to everything.
Okay. So,
but he tried to, again, he tried to degrade you. He said a lot of crap.
I don't care what he says about me. It doesn't matter. I mean, believe me, I've had people talk trash about me for a long, long time, and that's fine. Let them. You know, all I'm going to do is tell the truth, and people don't like the truth.
I said it again. I told my sister, look, I don't care, blah, 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 blah. If he's telling the truth, then, you know, because I'm waiting for him to say something, because I know when I talked to him, he recorded me. And I know he lives in PA, and in PA, I used to live in PA, and PA, if you say, I don't give you permission to record me, he can't use it. Because if he does, he gets in trouble.
Yeah, it's a
North Carolina,
two-party consent state. Yeah, two-party consent state.
Right. And he's pretty evil. That's why I'd rather let my sister, if she was trying to get your emails.
Okay, I can give you my email address. Do you have a pen and paper?
Hold on. That's that guy David. He said that he told David that you got a seizure because of him, because he was harassing you.
Oh my God.
You see, I told you he's a piece of shit. All right, go ahead.
Okay, this is all lowercase, and it's all one word. There's no spaces or dots or anything. One word. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give it to my sister, because my sister, she was going to write to Patrick, I think his name is. But I was looking for, trying to see if you had an email, but I couldn't find it. I found Patrick's, but she'd rather write to you.
That's fine. Yeah, and if she'll get that email over to me, I'm going to start probably Wednesday. I'm going to get this video out, and what he's doing is he's got a bunch of fake accounts, and when you post these videos, he goes in and flags them, and gets them removed. He doesn't want people to know the truth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that it's put up on many channels, not just mine. It'll be put up on a half a dozen or more channels at the same time.
She also put it on BitChute. Well, I copied the one that Patrick did, and believe me, I spread that to the whole family.
Yeah, it's going to be on Live Leaks. It's going to be on BitChute. It's going to be everywhere. Twitter's going to have it. It's going to be all over. He's not going to be able to get it removed.
Okay, that's good, because I hate to say this, he does need to be exposed, and I'm just waiting for him to do something. Again, he threatened to come down here. He was going to beat the shit out of me, like he did his father, he said, and blah, 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 blah. I told him, go ahead.
He beat up his
Do whatever
father?
you had. Yeah.
Unbelievable. How old was his dad when this happened?
How old was Benny? He was like 60, 63, 64.
And how?
And he has a heart condition. He's a diabetic. Let's put it this way: he was really disabled.
Okay. And he didn't file
And,
charges
you know,
on Ben Jr.?
Yep.
He did?
Say that again?
Did he file charges, a criminal charge?
No. No.
Unbelievable.
Then, you know, again, he's see, that's why I rather let my sister, if she wanted to write it out, all the stuff, because believe me, there's so much shit that he has done. And I mean, I feel bad because I'm saying it in front of my sister, but he went out with a girl, and the girl started cursing and saying a whole bunch of crap. My sister got mad, and she wanted to fight my sister, his mother, and he just stood by, did nothing.
Wow.
Let's put it this way. Everything that comes out of his mouth is bullshit. Really bullshit. I don't agree with videos about the cops because I know people that do it, but they give both sides. But Benny is in it for the money. He don't give a shit. He will lie his ass off because there was a few videos he did put up and they were bullshit. Didn't come out the way he was saying it. He didn't play all the videos. And he brags. That motherfucker brags on everything. He bragged about that he owned the house, that he bought that car, just like you said, like Patrick said. And
Yeah.
he went around bragging to everybody.
Yeah, he was telling us that he was part of that business. You know, he was a wheel in the company. He worked for a multi-million-dollar company, and him and Shannon were partners in the company, and you know, all this stuff which we found out was absolute lies. Shannon is their.
Let's put it this way: if Shannon gets out of the picture, he's fucked.
Yeah, he'll be homeless on the street. He won't have nothing.
Because that's what happened that's how he got in, that's how he met Shannon, because he went out, his wife, Kendra, whatever her name is, he was sleeping on the sofa, he was texting a girl that he wanted to screw her, and he fell asleep with the phone, and Kendra found it, got mad, and threw him out. He had nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Well, he's manipulating, you know, Shannon, but he got caught. According to the mother-in-law, Shannon got him a job with the company managing an apartment complex, and he got caught. You know, women who couldn't pay their rent, he was making them have sex with them for the rent.
You hear that, Heather? Yeah, you know, it's believe me, I believe that.
Yeah,
I believe
he got
that.
fired. He got fired, you know, from that job.
But how come Shannon? I mean, I don't understand why Shannon didn't get fired either.
I don't know the answer to that.
Because I believe Shannon covered it up.
Perhaps. I'll know more once I talk to his boss or his former boss. I'm trying to get in touch with him.
It was Cortland Apartments, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I was right then, because I found that out today. Because I'm preparing myself, because I know he's going to start shit. And I'm also disabled. I got a heart condition. He threatened me. I told him, you fucking bring your fucking fat ass down here. I told him I'm not one of his bitches. I'm not his father. I hit back. And I'm not his mother. I will hit back.
Has he beat his mother before?
No.
No, he's never put his hands on his mom?
He just cursed her out. You know. You know how much a scumbag he is? When she was in the hospital, his sister called up and told him that she was in the hospital. Oh, blah, 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 blah. If not, why you don't put her in a nursing home? And then he tells me last night that he wanted to take care of her, that he had a room, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, come on. He didn't even call. He hasn't called since we moved to North Carolina. And that's what, almost a year and a couple of months.
Wow.
He hasn't to her.
Yeah, the only reason he's calling now is because I'm snooping around.
How did the fight started? Oh God! Right now I got so much shit in my head. When we saw that the videotapes and everything, and he started popping shit about something, his mother said something, and that's how everything. His sister called him up and told him about the videos. That his mother saw the videos, and he got pissed. He started popping more crap, and then next thing you know, when he called her up, and I heard him screaming at her, cursing at her, I started doing the same thing. And that's when he made a whole bunch of threats. I told him, do whatever the hell you want. I have nothing to hide. I don't have no criminal record. The only thing I have is joyriding in a stolen vehicle. He goes, oh, I know, I have the evidence, blah, blah, blah. I says, oh, that's nice.
Whatever. I mean, how many years ago was that?
My God, that was in the 80s.
Yeah. You know, unbelievable.
That was in the 80s. But again, when my kids found out that he said that I molested one of my kids, and that it's on record, and he has proof, all my kids went ballistic. The only one that didn't find out is my second oldest son. If he finds out, he's going to be pissed. Because he doesn't like shit like that, you know. And again, everybody's dropping him like a hot rock because the way he is.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening with everybody. See, the only reason I got involved in this, because I believed everything he said. I never bothered to look. The only reason I got involved in this is because he started attacking me. And when people start attacking me, you know, I usually don't attack back. I let them do whatever they're going to do, and I just take it, and I just take it. And usually after a few times, they just kind of go away, and that's the end of it. But he just wouldn't quit. So I started digging, and digging, and digging, and the more I dug, the more came to the surface. And now, I mean, it's all out there. It's just, everything is up.
Well, I noticed that he's been attacking a lot of other people. I've been looking at the comments, what they're saying, how full of shit he is. I know for a fact those videos wasn't his that he's been putting up.
No, they're videos that he's using. Some of them with people's permission, some of them don't have permission. He used a few of mine, and I revoked my permission, and he refused to take them down. So I gave him what's called a copyright strike. And he has since removed them now.
Yeah, and he had the nerve to say I was a conspiracy theory, because I used to do videos, I used to talk about native rights, things like that, and he got mad at me because with the politics stuff about Trump, and he kept on saying Trump is not going to bring the coal mine to West Virginia, and it happened, and a few other things, and he got mad, he deleted me off his page. Then he made another page where he tried to put the family, and ever since this happened, he deleted everybody, but the page is still up, but he blocked me from that page, Facebook page. His name is not Garcia.
I know.
That's my dad.
I know. I've got the name. He lied about that, came to Texas, down here with us, bought guns, and took back to Pennsylvania, which is illegal because he's a prohibited person because he has multiple convictions for domestic violence. And, yeah, he can't have guns because of that, let alone transport them interstate. So that's something else that's being worked on by some other folks are taking care of that.
I don't know, man. Again, he's an idiot. That's all I can say. He's an idiot. I got into it because what he's doing to my sister.
Well, you certainly know him better than anybody else. So I believe that it's true based on what I've seen of him. But you certainly know him better than anybody else. So I'll defer to your judgment.
No, you know what it is? My sister, because my sister got she knows a lot more.
Okay, tell her to put it in the email.
I never bother with him.
Yeah, put it in the email and send it to me.
Huh?
Have her put it in the email and send it to me.
Okay, I'm gonna call her up after I finish talking to you. But
okay.
And again, I mean, I noticed too people wondering about the names, and he told me, oh, because he doesn't want people to know who he is. See, I used to do videos, but I'm the type I don't want nobody to know how I look like.
Yeah.
Because at that time I did a lot of native activist work with the natives, with the Mohawks, and a lot of shit happened, and they would try to get these, to shut them down. I never show my face, but he tried to do the same thing, and then he started with the video games, and now he's doing this thing with the cops. And there's we got family members that are cops that don't like that. Don't get me wrong, I don't like cops, so, me, I don't give a shit.
Well, I got nothing against cops. I just hate crooked cops.
Yeah. But that's another thing. I told him, you talk so much shit about cops, but yet you're using the cops. His brother-in-law, I was talking to his brother-in-law just a little while ago, and he brought that out to me. He laughed. He goes, don't you find that stupid that you talk so much shit about cops, but yet he will call the cops? Like Shannon's mother told me he was trying to get his sister to call the cops on Shannon.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, the guy, she's a piece of crap. And I feel bad for my sister because my sister's health, she loves him and everything, but she says what he's doing is wrong. And he fucked over my sister big time.
Well, and the only way to right the wrong is to call him out on it. Maybe then he'll make it right.
Oh, I don't know, my sister said she was going to call me, that she was going to email Benny and tell Benny off. She was going to tell Benny, shit, because he tried to get in contact with her, but she didn't write it. She only saw it this morning, but he deleted the page. But again, it's a lot of ruckus, man. A lot. Let's put it this way, he's pushing family members away, and nobody wants to talk to him anymore. He's a creep.
Yeah.
And I don't like what he's doing to the women. That's another thing I don't like. Because he's using all these women.
Well, he's a good con man because he ain't got nothing else going for him.
True.